Please welcome Deepa.
Stop. Does the pointy part go in the springy thing?
No,
No, it doesn't.
never does.
So that is the name of my sculpture, which I did for my project. I'm a design student, and yeah, I decided to do a sculpture. So my thought process, when I was younger, like late elementary school, early middle school, I've always loved horses. They're like such pretty, majestic animals. So I always thought they were really cool. And another thing I was really in love with was Greek mythology, like through the Percy Jackson books and also outside of them. And through the Percy Jackson books, I was introduced to this really cool Greek mythology creature called the hippocampus, which is basically like a horse mermaid, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Like I tried drawing it all the time when I was younger. And then so for my project this year, for the exploration project, I was like, I want to do something with like an animal or some sort of mythology figure. And I'm like, hey, I remember this. This is so cool. Why don't I try doing something related to that? And I ended up deciding I'm going to do a sculpture because I just thought it was cool, the idea of making like a little mini model of something. And I've seen it all over TikTok. So this was the rough sketch of what I wanted to do. I was kind of inspired by My Little Pony fan art for like the design and everything. Yes. Um, since it was like a sea creature, I wanted it to like be sort of look like it was floating, hence like the shape. So it's kind of like she was like playing or something. And then materials I used. So for clay, I had two options. Basically, there was paper clay and polymer clay. So the difference between the two is that paper clay is it dries quickly, but yeah, it dries quicker, like it dries in 45 minutes. Polymer clay, on the other hand, there is no limit to when it'll like dry. But then at the end, you bake it in like an oven, and that's when it finally hardens. So I was like, obviously, I don't want to be time pressed on this, so I'm gonna go with polymer clay. This had consequences later down the line. But yeah. And then for materials I used, there was like glitter powder because I wanted it to be shimmery, and also I used alcohol-based markers, and of course the polymer clay, and also aluminum foil and wire to make like the base. So starting, it does not look like a horse one bit. It looks like a tadpole as of now. There's like, so first you need to make the wire to put it in a shape, and then I put aluminum foil over it. And you just had to keep compressing it and wrapping it. It was not a very fun process, but this is the final thing for the base, where it looks somewhat like the shape of the design I wanted. So then I got to the fun part, which was starting the clay. So clay, you just like take it out and then you roll it and then you kind of thin it out and you like spread it over the base. And then you shape it a bit, and then now, ta-da! It looks like a horse. And I had two different colors of clay. I wanted it to like I could like make the mane a different color, and then I was planning on painting the white part like a dark blue that fades into purple. Oh yeah. And then after that, I finally baked it. It doesn't look much different baked. It's just how it feels. It's like a very different texture. Not texture, it's just hard now. And also, the purple clay got to a darker color. And now, grand reveal for what it looked like after I colored it. Ta-da! I can like pass it around later so you can like see it up close. So I just want to say the photos do her dirty. She's not very photogenic. But here's how it looks. So remember I said earlier that polymer clay had problems? See, the thing is, Miss P realized it. Thank you, Miss P. So it's made out of plastic, which means a lot of paint also is very plastic based. So the two of them will repel. So like oil paint you can't use, acrylics, even like competition, which was alcohol-based markers. So I basically colored the whole thing in markers. So I'm not so sure if you can really see it from here, but I left some parts white, like the belly and stuff, because the alcohol markers were like very thick, like highlighter level thick. So there's a lot of nooks and crannies that I couldn't really reach. So I decided, like, a lot of horses have like white splotches on them and stuff like that. I was just gonna leave it like that because I didn't want to try going in there and then doing a patchy job. I wanted this to like look nice. And then so for a future, some things that I would like to do is, first of all, I want to be more mindful when making it, because like I wish that like the legs were like farther apart so I could like actually go in there with the marker and like color the whole thing properly. And also when I was baking, the mane got kind of smushed, so I wish that didn't happen. Like I wish that didn't happen, and I was more careful like actually keeping it in. But overall, I'm pretty proud of myself because this is like my first time ever sculpting. And thank you.
You should pass it around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mrs. Splash. My mom was like, you should name her something cool, and I'm like, no. Boomerang?
No, I won't check it, I promise.
Who wants it?
No questions? Anybody?
Oh yeah. Kaita? So I haven't really thought of it too much, but I think she has a unicorn husband. Yeah.
How long was the sculpting process?
Sculpting? So I would come in during lunch breaks and like actual in-class time to do it. So it wasn't actually maybe like 3-ish hours. It didn't take, because like mostly it was building the armature, so it was just putting it over it and shaping. Yeah.
You said that you had trouble with the markers because it was like a highlighter. Why didn't you use the other side?
But still, like this part is like very thick, so I couldn't like get it
the other
over.
side. It's dual tip markers.
Yeah, but like, so the tip is thin, but like the actual part of like where you hold it was too thin. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want to?
How fragile is polymer clay? Like if you drop that, would it just shatter? Or would it
That wouldn't shatter. I don't think so. I don't want to try it, but it's
It's very
sturdy.
sturdy. It's very sturdy. One thing I just want to mention is that if you want to continue with sculpting and have an easier time with paint, is you should try paper mache. So if you're thinking about doing this for next year or something, or just for your own hobbies and stuff, you still make the armature, you still do that, but you put the paper mache, and then you can sand it and shape it, and then it will take acrylic paint.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.